Hello Vikings, it's Kali. It's been a long time, but I'm glad to be back for the Eagle Clan's presentation. I've been invited by Shiro Games on their Eagle presentation stream as a special guest to play and discuss around the clan with Alex, gameplay programmer, and Dylan, community manager. But before I leave you with this content, let's check together the Eagle Clan description. Watch until the end, Vikings, because thanks to Shiro Games, I maybe have a little gift for you. So let's discover the clan of the Eagle. As you can see, it's only 1 star on difficulty. I think the clan is really easy to handle and play, which is perfectly fine because the last clan was the Rat and the Rat was very hard to play. So it's good to get a DLC easy to play, to be fair. And as you can see, it's not very development oriented. It's more military and support. So as starting bonuses, we have the Aviary, replaces the Scout Camp. They train Falconers and reveal buried caches on the map over time. You start with 1 Hawk. They turn a cleared zone into a boneyard, providing natural resources from the zone and healing your units. Aviaries require no building slot and increase the maximum number of Hawks you can send on the boneyard. You gain no fame for colonizing new zones. As 200 fame bonus, you get Nomadic Tribe. Units outside their territory consume 30% less food and firewood. Zones can be upgraded using food. In upgraded zones, houses give +1 population and military buildings give +1 warband. As 500 fame bonuses, you get Scavenging. Runes, Shipwreck and all special zones can be explored once more to gain additional resources, except the fame. It is possible to reclaim a colonization bonus from a zone that already gave one. So as you can see, it's very military and clear oriented. Like you need to perma-clear, use your Falconers, get the caches, get the loot, get the zones, everything. As a relic, we have the feather of the eagle. So it reveals a precious forbidden cache guarded by devilish fiends. For each buried cache opened, you get a permanent +2% attack power bonus for all your military units, max 10%. And each of your existing military units gain 10% attack power when you open a forbidden cache. These combined effects cannot exceed a +30% bonus per unit. Again, it's really clear oriented. As special features, we get the Hawks, who are looting for you any boneyard, so tiles you cleared. We have Griff as a chief. Griff has a very powerful attack with the spear, but not that great defense. You need to micro a lot. We have the Aviary replacing the Scout Camp, the Falconer. The Falconer loots lore when he explores, and he can do all your tasks on the map, like scouting, clearing. Clearing the dens and the tombs when they are empty. We have the buried caches, the forbidden cache from the relic. The boneyard is a new effect to a zone once it's cleared for 2 months, and you are healing in the boneyard, and your orcs are looting the boneyard. And we have the loot pouch. It's like little amounts of resources, but you can get very oftenly. And now I leave you with the gameplay. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more of these videos.
I'm very happy the units that are. So first building aviary.
Aviary, of course.
That's normal.
Really... That's the building where you can assign falconers, and you will get buried cache. So I think we get show you guys.
I mean, I don't necessarily know if eagles hug. I've never personally tried to hug one, and an eagle's never tried to hug me. So I just chat, asking questions.
You see the 5 low.
Stream sniping is a bannable offense if you stream snipe us. So yeah.
Be careful.
People are asking no split scouting. Is there any need to?
I don't think.
Because with
I prefer to scout faster my zone. I think the first one to know what I have. I think it's one splitting scout and.
Should not play with the tiling for.
Oh.
So there you go.
And to answer you, Dylan, it's the exact same scouting time, but splitting the 2 scouts gives you...
It just makes it more efficient.
Yeah, because it gives less running time.
Yeah. I know how to play. I've watched tele coaching. So yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I was talking about the period cache. When you click on your aviary, you can see the progress of your next period cache. The first one will always spawn to.
Sorry, I've just seen James's message there. James is he's the best player here. We're really scared of playing against James.
I was talking about the break. The first one to spawn always in your first closest zone of your main tile, and it will always display icon in it. The 2 first resources still random, but you will have icon first.
I'm just enjoying this. It's quite early micro.
Yeah, we are
Very satisfied. Maybe we could pause the game at some point if Caddy's okay, just so we could look at the lore tree, maybe? Would that...
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Do you want to pause or...
Can are you open to pause?
You can.
Okay. So, the lore tree. So as you can see, you have a lot of special lore on the military tree. Obviously, because it's a military clan.
Exactly.
But besides that, the first lore you can have in P0, it's foraging, and you will have more resources from colonization, like tallgrass or wolf den, turtles. So it's pretty good to take when you have a lot of
resources, valuable resources.
Yeah, and it worked with the 500 fame. Yeah. Because you can have second time the resources, and it will apply the lore. So you can have twice 60% resources.
Yeah, okay.
That's pretty good. That's why fame is not a real issue.
We've just been asked if we can move the chat box. This is either going to fail miserably or work perfectly. There you go, that's not worked. That's why. Should be that. Mixed it up. Yeah, we're just going to leave it here for the moment. We'll sort it for next stream, guys. Very sorry about that. But we've only got one mouse. So I'm being called. Sorry, continue with foraging.
Okay, so I finished. So yeah, you can basically have more resources from colonization. The next is Sentinel.
So that's the watchkeeping ability.
Yeah.
The,
So the Falconers get the watchkeeping ability, and basically you can send Falconers on the zone, and it will deploy Hawk
Yeah.
to watch the zone. If you have production unit, it will have 10%, 15% production bonus, and for your military unit, you will have 10% attack power bonus.
okay.
So pretty good. You win that pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a second law. You can.
I mean, it's good because you like. How would you use that? You use it to attack a clan, maybe.
I think it can.
So, for example, you can like when there's a stalemate, you move the falconer onto the tower. There's the enemy.
Yeah.
You activate watchkeeping. You get that attack bonus.
Yeah,
you
you
enter the tile. And
Yeah, it is.
so maybe it could help. Deadlocks and things like that.
Obviously. Next we have Blue Eagle, and it works with Sentinel.
Yeah, there's a synergy.
Your Hawk will protect your units.
Mm-hmm.
So when your any unit work on your civilian too, any unit of your clan is hurt by other unit. If you have
In boneyards.
in boneyards, yeah. If you have Hawk in it, it will blind this unit for 3 seconds.
And what does blinding cause?
This unit will miss all their attack for 3 seconds.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah, and
That's
it's for each Hawk in your zone. So if you have 7 Hawk,
Yeah.
you can blind 7 times. That's pretty good.
One after the other.
Yeah.
So it means okay. So like, would it be?
The cooldown is for each Hawk.
Would it like so like? Would it be like 21 seconds, or would it do like?
It will be 3 seconds. And when the unit is
blind,
it can be blind again.
Okay. So it's not like a queued up thing.
No, it will be pretty decent.
Yeah. Flipping mad.
After we have training field, you get happiness from unclaiming zone.
So actually, I find this is been. I like playing fun stuff, and I find this law really interesting because it changes the way you think about colonizing zones. Because you look at the game in a different way.
Yeah.
You look at it sort of the tiles and the amount of connections and all that kind of stuff. I just thought that was quite fun when I was playing it.
Yeah, that's the goal. You will clear a lot of tile, and when you need to colonize,
Yeah.
if you have a training field, you will need to think about, okay, how many zones are attached to this one, are they cleared or not,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
And will you need to colonize them eventually and all that kind of stuff?
And the last one, but not least, is Rapine. I think
Fine. I don't actually. I should.
Basically, you can proc the boneyard effect when you decolonize zone.
What is
The effect can be applied today.
Yeah.
So when you clear the zone, you have ulti in minute when I will clear, but you will have some poke that will be sent, and Rapine did that too when you decolonize an enemy.
Okay.
And you can get resources from their buildings, which means that if you decolonize a zone where Nartar King is there, jackpots.
So this one will take resources from.
Yeah.
And like, I was just thinking about the snake skirmishes. That were stealing.
It's a different thing.
Yeah, it's different.
It's a bit different, but yeah, you can have the resources from this building. I mean, the rule is the same from neutral zone where you clear the zone, like when I will clear the forest,
Yeah.
you will see I will get a little bag with wood in it, because forest produce wood. But if it was an unlimited territory with I don't know, marketplace,
Yeah.
maybe, it will take the marketplace as a prone action, so it will put in the back problems. We'll see. We'll see in the game.
That's cool. Okay. Do you want to get back in? Because I mean, the rest of like, and we don't believe in law paths.
Okay.
Kelly, you ready? You ready?
I'm fully ready.
Do you have anything to say about the law tree, maybe as well? I think he does. Okay. Thank you for that, Kelly.
What? Did you say something to me?
Yeah, I said, did you have anything to say in particular about the law tree? Like, which ones are your favorite?
No, I mean it fits perfectly to the clan. Like it's kinda easy to make a decent law pass. Like you just follow the military ones and you take
Yeah.
sentinel.
Okay, easy.
Yeah. Really straightforward.
Well, let's hope he wins then. That's embarrassing. Yes, so I saw someone say that they were playing the Hawk clan. No, it's Eagle. Okay.
It's Eagle, yeah.
So, Clan of the Eagle with Falconers that have tamed Hawks.
Yeah.
I mean, do eagles strike you as some, a working class bird or something like that that would be doing tedious attacking and scouting and whatever? No. So yeah, that's why.
Oh,
The Goat Clan specializes in sheep.
sheep. Yeah. The same thing as the Tolkien.
It's with Arthur, so.
So as you can see, I have one hawk. Because one wolf attacked me and I killed it, so my cavalry sends one hawk. And I have boneyard effects.
So I was about to ask a question about that. So this boneyard, because we're supposed to be collecting resources, for example, there aren't any resources on this tower. Does it collect, for example, food?
No.
It doesn't collect anything.
No, not on your territory.
Okay.
But I'm feeling, yeah, that's pretty good.
Well, this is the second clan in a row that we've done something new with healing.
Yeah.
First time we're up with the shaman and now the hawks.
Oh.
So there was a question about that as well.
Ooh, we have our first private cache. And the bag. I'll try to explain how it works. So we have a forest that produces wood, and that's it. The zone didn't list anything else. So in the bag, I will only get wood. I can collect it by colonize it.
Or automatically.
Automatically, but I can just
So
pick it. And
why would you ever colonize? Like you wouldn't colonize a zone just to get the resources from the loot patch.
It's more like I don't think you really colonize because there is the push bag in it.
It could be like an added bonus of
Yeah.
So.
But it's more like if I really need this zone, I will colonize it.
Yeah, so it just saves you a click maybe.
Yeah. There we go. I think Probox is better for it, but I will check.
Yeah, I
Really
mean,
good
it's coming up to winter, so maybe if you can scout a bit more, then you might be able to. Would you be able to get it? Is this your second one?
I get my first red cash. So
Riff is just master this game. Griff is non-binary, so there you go. We haven't checked what they've got, so I can't say I'm sorry. Yeah. Hello, Pastel. Nice to see you on the stream. Can our villagers leave our territory?
no. It's only dragon can do that.
Yep.
Actually, it was at some point of the development. So, was the question
Yeah.
if we wanted to move our civilian outside our territory, because we wanted a clan that everything you need is outside, not inside the territory. But it feels like it was the misclick. There you go. What else? Yeah, the civilian go outside their territory is more like dragon identity. We didn't want to lose threats.
Yeah, but it's the main thing is that you can do things outside of your territory.
Yeah.
It's your scouts, but the goal is to allow you to do quite a lot outside of your territory. When balance patch this morning, yes. I'm joking.
There is
We definitely didn't just balance.
yeah.
No, we didn't. We balanced. We updated.
Yeah.
So we've done that.
And we didn't make any other balance change because
I mean, I think maybe after the because of course this clan, although it's available, cannot be played in ranked multiplayer.
yeah.
So that's the decision we've made based on feedback and our own willingness to do that, I guess. So maybe there'll be maybe quite likely there'll be a balance patch depending on the needs been said, feedback and everything after these 2 weeks. That's why we haven't. One of the reasons why we haven't released it into competitive. I mean, if we see after like a couple of days, a week, it's cool, then it could be in competitive. Well, it could be available for competitive play much sooner.
For now, we didn't need a balance. I think the game is pretty balanced, though. I may be wrong, but we are quite happy with the state of the game.
You are right, it's pretty balanced.
So,
Unless maybe Snake, I wouldn't be so sure.
yeah, we'll see. Maybe it will need some tweaks.
And Horse is a bit too strong also.
I mean, that'll be because, of course, we're working on something, aren't we? When we're saying anything about it, but we are working on stuff. So it'll be when we get back, when we have the chance. But that we've done for Snake already. We've got things that are queued up. It's just a question of having the manpower.
Yeah.
And
we can do it.
availabilities to do it, I guess.
Yeah. That was pretty bad. That's minutes. 3. That's it. So,
Why did we change the font?
we didn't change it, but we can now handle the 4K resolution.
Yes. So
That's why the fonts can be less blurry than before.
interesting. Well, we answered that.
Yep.
Yeah. Does having 2, or I guess more aviaries, increase the discovery speed of a cache?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Upgraded as well?
No.
Okay. And also as a reminder, they don't take up a building stuff.
Yeah, I didn't. We didn't say it, but yeah, it
Yeah.
didn't.
I mean, it's in the patch notes, we just forgot to put it on.
Grief.
Go for training field or...
Yeah.
You see, you've colonized in quite a normal way.
In a game, yeah. Now I will just colonize the.
Just for the question about Caddy. Caddy, there's, I don't know if you've seen this question. Are you sharing your screen?
Oh, I'm recording it. Yes, that
Ah,
I'm
you're
trained.
recording it. So we're free content. Plan looks a bit weak on the military in it.
Weak.
Have you been watching the streams since like the beginning, or you just joined? And for Hartman, that was saying, where's Griff? There's Griff.
There's Rift. A bit late.
A bit late, but you know, we're not in a rush.
Food. What a food.
No special units, but the Hawk healing and Falk debuff are pretty nice, in my opinion. I mean, special unit?
Falconers
are technically a special unit. They're not a special military unit, but they can help military units and your allies.
Yeah. Yeah, because the.
So it's quite a bit of a team player, this clan, actually. It's interesting the way it's sort of a clear clan and what clan do you think, or do we think, has the weakest military strength? I mean, it's pretty not obvious, but logical that it would go. I mean, if it depends what the context is. If it's a team game, it's completely different. It depends on your team build-up. I mean, like composition. But if it's like a free-for-all 1v1 or just a 1v1, then probably go, wouldn't it?
I think Wolf is one of the weakest. Maybe a Screw.
Yes. It's weaker. I think it could be weaker.
I think he didn't have weapon text. So it has
It's a bit.
yeah, but what you have a ton of units.
Yeah.
Compared to
It's like just early on.
it's like a Kraken.
Yeah. And I mean, talking about GOAT, we were asked, what do we think of weaponizing sheep? I mean, I think it's fun. It sounds nice. Whether or not we do that, it's big no. But no, I mean, I think we'll, take our time and look at explosive sheep. Maybe flaming sheep or something like that. Hanging into the fire and
Maybe.
bit weird, but
Maybe in Conquest.
I mean, conquest a bonus, sheep bonus.
We can do anything.
Ah, that'd be cool. Maybe because people have been asking for mounts.
Don't take my
Like a
word.
mount to a sheep. Be cool.
We have pretty good format.
We've got a critical question. What do we think of Hartman's YouTube channel? Did you know Hartman had a YouTube channel?
Yeah, actually, I followed it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Subscribe to it.
yeah.
Have you watched any of the videos?
Yeah,
I subscribe to.
Can you subscribe too? We hope you're all subscribed as well. So yeah.
so yeah, I think it's a great channel to start. There's a good video to learn basic tips in multiplayer, because multiplayer in this game can be really tough for the first time. So yeah, if you are starting the multiplayer, I suggest you to
Yeah.
watch some videos.
Well, they're fairly short. You know, even I've watched them. It's nice, I guess, having those kind of tutorials as well. Maybe one day we'll have Hartman instead of Callie, or Hartman and Callie, or Hartman, Callie, and other people. Who knows? Yeah, it would be nice. Now people are just talking about the sheep. How do falcons target a territory? Can you control them?
No, as you can see, I can set it down. You see a little bit. So yeah, just passively when you finish to kill all the units in the room, aviaries just send poke in the you don't control them, but you do it too.
What's special with Griff as a clan leader? I mean, like we said, it's fairly standard.
Yeah. As you can see,
War chief.
it has a little bit more attack power. That's it.
It will be nice. Was there ever a plan to meet the neutral factions into clans like elves, dwarves, and kobolds, or maybe involved somewhere in a clan? So you've got we with the you got the draconic and then the raven.
Yeah, I don't think so. Because we wanted to keep neutral faction as neutral. Because it would be a bit weird if maybe we make a Vietnam clan, some kind of Vietnam, but you will be able to fight Vietnam. It will be between your turn.
Yeah. But also in North Law or Northgard Law, in the pyramid, you have 2 clans. So there is technically clans,
but we don't want to be playable clan.
Yeah. I mean, maybe like we said for you can put friends on them and that kind of stuff. Or maybe we'll have, I don't know, a clan that can interact with a certain faction in a unique way, or like we did with Sword and Solace and the addition of dwarves and the whole sort of diplomacy thing and neutral factions and everything. Is there a list of all the factions? Yes, on Discord and Steam forums as well. Are there any changes planned for the Boar clan? I guess it's like any other clan.
We didn't have any plan.
Yeah, any a lot of feedback on that.
I don't think we have.
I think it's very specific.
The only thing we can say about Boar is a bit different time, but
yeah, it really is as well.
We need to have a plan easy to play.
Interesting question. Does winter affect? Not that the others aren't interesting, by the way.
No.
Does winter affect Hawk's production?
No.
No.
It's a flat. You get flat amount of resources depending on the number of you need to kill.
Callie is playing the kind of the ego as well.
Yeah. Oops. We need I can do that.
Yeah, I find that happiness is very important if you get your colonization. Will the next update be new story mode, or are you planning something else before? Well, we're working.
We are working.
New expansion. Who knows? Who knows? I do, but yeah, we know.
You guys don't know.
It's being mean now. So yeah, but sadly, I mean, you know, we can't wait to tell you more about anything in general. We're glad that you guys, you people, are all excited to know more. How do you feel about events? Just this question for this biz. How do we feel about events? I think they were talking about the sort of bonfire one and all that kind of stuff. Because that was with kind of daggers.
Yeah, Crown and Daggers updates.
I think people will be doing some sort of not rework, but it's been left alone for a while.
Yeah,
We've had
it's
feedback.
It's in our backlog, you could say, to rework it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm nice Crown. I think James memeing me.
No, it's neat. James would never meme us.
Easy. I saw it. I read it.
No, Kelly hasn't been paid to lose. He's just got the
right to
ominous threat of being banned if he beats us on screen. I mean, us, it's Alex. I'm not part of this game, of course.
Even if I was not paid, I can tell you I'm playing terrible. Like,
I don't think
I mean, he's stream sniping us. He's stream sniping us.
yeah,
So
yeah,
you know,
so it's easy. It's easy.
that's why he wins. If he wins, he's stream sniping. So listen, and we've just seen him there. Okay, so we've lost the support of our moderators and colleagues. Yeah. So yeah.
Oh no, it's
yeah, apologies for the camera. I mean, hey, just say you don't want to see us, it's fine. But yeah, no, we'll sort it out next time. We'll get one. We'll make a special sort of gameplay camera, see something like that. Can you scout the enemy Eagle Clan's caches? First question, can you see the enemy caches?
There is one from Cali,
So you get it.
but if you try to get it, it will building belong to Cali. I cannot get it.
Is it a building though?
Canada.
I don't know if we're going to change it. I mean, I think, yeah. Yeah, the cache gives cash as well.
Do you think I can kill it? Oh, I mean, so.
I'm not. What about the Verdfalne? Was that well said?
Verdfalne?
Yeah. Issue when your caches spawn in unavailable zones.
First thing you didn't have unavailable zone, but yes, if Verdfalne scouts the zone that you have, it's far away from your home. Yeah, you need to scout a way to get it.
Yeah.
But if the map there is some zone that aren't accessible, that's an issue. So the issue is not. Yeah, it's the bug.
Yeah. So it needs to
the cache Spawning it's not an issue. The issue is every zone should be available
Yeah.
or accessible.
In essence, they're always accessible.
Yeah.
If they're not, it's a bug, and we'll fix it. Promise. Please don't be in them. Where can you see the law tree in the menus? Do you want to quickly show that? Where you can find the law tree? So there's hotkey. What's the hotkey?
L.
L. L for law. Or L for... something else. Griff's spear attack animation is well done, by the way. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I didn't personally do it. Alex, did you do it?
No.
Tell me that's
The artists.
They may even be watching this if they are. Get back to work. When will you content will be the Rex? We're not going to answer that question. As we've said, we're not answering. Well, I mean, it's not that we're not answering. This is about Plan League. So yeah, we'll be answering any questions about that. Be interesting if Griff's attack range was longer than Axe's as a spear.
Look at it.
Is Alex the main designer?
No.
He wishes.
No. I'm not the main one.
What are you? We've said what you are, but
Yeah.
just for the people that may have joined us.
a gameplay programmer, and I have the main designer.
Say that again?
I help Maz.
Oh yeah, he helps the main designer. No, the game designer. Who, by the way, was supposed to be on the stream today, and sadly he couldn't make it. So we're very sorry, and he wanted to be here. So maybe you could, I don't know, either on Discord or here, say like, "Hi Leo," or
It's Maz.
the main designer. Yeah, it's Maz. Maz. I have no idea why. Or you can ask him. Are there any Frenchmen in the Shiro Games team? I'm not French.
But you speak French.
I do. James isn't French.
James is French.
Yeah.
I don't know. But we are mainly French.
Yes, we're in the minority. Yeah. And they remind you know.
No. We are happy to have you.
Hello, Booney. I'm saying that right. Is the Shiro team hiring? Well, I think there's some job offers, but
If it's the case,
check on the website as well. And even if it's not for a particular job offer, you can always send your CV and stuff, I guess, to the biggest jobs at Shiro Games. Oh, in the main menu, sorry. They were asking about the lottery in the main menu. I thought you meant in-game.
oh no, you can.
Yeah. Do we know a streamer called Venrel?
I do.
I do too, personally, but I know of its existence. And what do we think of his gameplay? What do we think of Venrel's gameplay?
The last time
In general, I think.
I think it's pretty competitive. If you get control, the gameplay is, I think it's pretty good.
Yep.
Can you know maybe more about it?
Kelly, any opinion in the situation?
Not in the competitive sphere.
Yeah. I think Kelly's just second plan. I think He's muted.
It's a very good player, but he's not playing a lot for me.
Maybe the Edo come back in the game. Who knows? Well, thank you very much for playing Fizzy Inc. And thank your brother as well. Glad you're enjoying it. Can we look at adding the lore in the main menu? I guess maybe in clan. The main, I think the most interesting aspect for that is getting the clan-specific lore and adding it in the clan description. I think that's
it could be interesting. When we wrote the UI, we tried to implement it, but we have already a lot of information in it, so we didn't find a way to show it.
Okay. Oh, Alex, run! Run! He's got axe throwers. Yeah. He doesn't have his relic as well, so kind of we need to. What's that? Yeah. Also, that's another thing you can't. Well, of course. I didn't think the microphone was going to pick up that. What, you mean the slash admin slash kill Cali or something like that? Or eliminate, not in real life, we wouldn't do that. I mean, you know, I'm starting to think James and Winesman have somehow teamed up and are doing weird behind the scenes things to help Cali. Do you think? So that's why, because he got the drop on us. I mean, how did that happen?
Happiness. Of course, he's
The war chief though. He'd stay. Oh, Kalina.
I think Griff is dead.
You mean your Griff?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Come on. I don't know why I'm getting actually hyped up for this. So I know this is going to be clipped. Shit. We messed up. I mean, I'm not playing for Hansi.
Oh,
no,
sorry.
joking.
Okay.
Cool.
No.
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh my days.
That's a lot.
Have you got watch keeping? Oh, Cali's nice. Oh no, he's not related.
Is that nice?
Oh, he's cheeky. All for the content, letting us live. Oh. Very close. And we're in 803 as well.
Yeah, I'm not too bad, but it's okay.
Can you get another? We get another Griff? I mean, soon. Do we have enough?
Yeah.
Soon.
Soon.
Yeah, for once that it's not assumed that it works for us. At least that solved the food issue. Yeah, I mean, it was all calculated. That's why. Tactical loss. Not even a retreat.
Well, I forgot to move my falconer to the mid tile to get the bonus. Like the clan is when you have to fight. When you have to fight, you have a lot of stuff to micro. It's not really that easy.
Maybe. Maybe one day
Will be better.
the hot view system, all that stuff.
I mean, we are.
I mean, there are.
We are.
Like, for example, there is some. Like, can you bind mouse?
You need bindable. Yeah. It is.
Okay.
But not with control group. So we are now mouse buttons.
Okay.
Is okay.
I mean, we've got a lot of iron wood.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much do you have?
Don't tell him.
Iron.
I have 27. Like it's too much.
25.
How much stone do you have, Kenny?
8.
Yeah, I'm not
But
using.
I
my
upgraded my economy, so
Maybe get rid of the forge and do a camp or forge or... So that just when we get rid of it, just What about the rival? I mean, that's a quite cool question when you're concentrating that. What about the rivalry building? Yeah,
the people. We are
rivalries in general. It's what we said about. Sebby said about canon. I guess.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
Yeah, the only thing we not happy with, I could say.
It's not we're not happy.
Not happy, but it's.
You know, we
the application was not
to be reworked in a certain way, but it's yet to be seen which way we want to rework them and the whole thing in general.
Yeah, so we don't know yet, but
it's like
we are thinking of reworking it. Yeah.
It's just for the cash, Alex. It's not to.
Yeah. Hartman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bit of a run, Paddy. We have grid. Get GG ready in chat. He's forged his weapons. Unless you've got like more than the loss, I think. Yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, Jim's got he found a secret, not hacker exploit, but yeah, that's an actual thing. And he's put his,
Yeah. Yeah,
did it, I guess, no?
I can kill the Vikings.
No, the unit.
Bit of pressure here.
It's gonna enter the town. Oh, what?
Yeah,
Get wrecked.
Did you do that on purpose, though?
Oh my god, this is the best move ever. Like,
Did you do that on purpose? Yeah.
good one.
Oh, yeah. So, we didn't tell you, but
it's,
yeah,
it's a TikTok play.
Yeah, I've probably got server issues and we're going to have to stop the game.
So, can you explain where those spawn the forbidden cache?
Yeah, I can explain it.
One kills the rest of our units at the
Yeah.
same time.
It's good thing. So yeah, the forbidden cache trying to spawn in your direction near the center of the map.
Okay.
It has to be a neutral zone, so that's why it's spawned there. Mine, you can see it spawned in the middle, because when I forge my relic and put it down, my two zone which you recognize was mine, and there is no other possibility to spawn in it, so he just put the cache on the bit. To have the zone with the rubber zone. So yeah, always trying to get near your territories, and if there is no other zone available, it spawns in the middle of the map.
Okay, and I get to 500 fame, so the loot is bigger, right?
From the, I think yes.
Well, thanks to the loot, I will survive to Blizzard.
I will not survive to do that. I mean, I could.
Yeah, we could still win, but do we want to? Do we need to?
No. We don't need to prove anything.
We had our time at the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah.
We're cool. Griff's just...
I have a buffer. Yeah. It's hard to play when we try to speak.
Do we have any questions? Because I think it's more or less like the end of the
Yeah,
game. Callie's just
Callie's
having fun.
Yeah.
Out there.
I'm just trying to figure out all the caches and stuff.
No, that's cool. But does anyone know any questions? Kelly, do you have anything to say about the game, about us?
Maybe something can be just to Kelly. Is the way we organize the beta, maybe. How do you feel about the beta, Kelly, with the development of the clan?
Because of course, for those that don't know, Kelly is part of the beta and has been
For a while
Yeah.
now.
So when you released the clan on the beta, it was already like almost finished. I mean, the clan was kinda what it looks like right now, right?
The foundation was here.
Yeah. And then you implemented some balance stuff. And some quality of life features, because it's very hard to manage a micro rise when you are doing everything at the same time. Like the early is smooth, the late game is smooth, but when you fight, you have to manage your falconers, your army, your caches, everything on the map to loot. You have a lot of things to do, and it's kind of fun.
Kind of.
Agree on that. And do you have any question about the development plan or stuff like that?
Not really, not like that.
Okay. Well, thank you, Kelly. I've just seen a couple of questions in the chat. Any useful tips to know in general? I think Kelly maybe would be a good one for that. Any useful tips apart from watch Hartman?
You need the most useful tips you will need is you need to start to play with keybinds.
Okay.
And you can chill on the economy for the first game. I think it's playable without upgrading anything, unless the slot bump, of course, and the tone hole. And you can just follow the laws for the Lord. You take foraging if you have, like, this map. I know, I don't think you coded this map on purpose, but this map was perfect to show the Eagle Clan.
No, we didn't actually.
We had Wolfden and Drogatomb in front of our territories, and we had sides with 2 Wolfden each side, so we had a lot to loot, like really a lot. I had 5 falconers out for all the game almost.
Hey, will you do team games with the community later on? If it's later on in the stream, sadly no, because we have to go soon. But next Northgard stream, don't know when it will be, but or what it will be. But we could look into doing that. Maybe we could do devs versus community stream, something. We could do like 1 or 2 games. But you know, you'd have to let us win a bit. So yeah. But yeah, no, we definitely enjoy doing that.
Well, GG Alex, it was a good game to play.
Yeah.
It was a good Discover game, I think.
I think we should.
Get it for sweet. No, I mean, maybe look at the stats. I don't know. So I don't know if it's in. If there's anything to actually tweet out. Because this, we haven't really played it, not properly, but it was more about
me neither. But I saw you were super high in food during all the game, and I was always starving. Like, I don't know why.
Because I didn't do anything. I mean, I didn't. I think I just mined my iron. Didn't mine stone or stuff like that. I was forged pretty late.
What does forged mean?
Forged units.
Forged units.
Yeah. So I was late on everything.
Getting crowns was the downfall. We didn't forget. We gave Kelly a chance to win.
Look at it.
For information, I upgraded my forge and I put Falconer boosting it, and I forged the relic super fast. Like really super fast.
Did you mean that is an actual plan with the clan?
I mean, you have kinda infinite stone, right, on a 4 Wolfden map?
Good. I just saw a question, but I think James answered it. But
The
Yeah.
Yeah, he owns it. But just as a reminder,
Yeah, the clan will not be available in ranked mode during 2 weeks. Just to let us the time to get feedbacks.
so it doesn't affect.
Yeah, maybe the clan can be a bit, as we can say, not OP, but
No, but I mean, we've just released it as well. So as we explained with Cali, we've done beta testing and everything. But we just want
to be sure that
it doesn't affect your guys' ranks, which you work very hard for. And yeah, it could be that within a couple of days or a week, we think, hey, everything's fine. We'll release it out to multiplayer, all that kind of stuff. Snake gameplay. I mean, Cali, have you got any snake gameplay on the way?
Probably yes.
Do we change the scene to the
No,
full
do you
screen?
want to change it to the what do you want?
The full screen one with the clan, no?
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a question actually about
Yeah.
Eagle. Is it why Griff is so why Griff has not a high defense? Like it's really easy to lose Griff while clearing. I almost lost Griff 2 times this game.
Alex lost it once.
Because you should have enough tools to not lose her, have passive healing when you clear the zone. So you need to plan your clear to not be too much damage on her, on reprieve. Sorry. Yeah, and Rift equipment is the same as classic war chief, so we don't want Rift to be too expensive because you are clan, and we didn't want to copy Berserker.
Yeah, I see.
We wanted to find a sweet spot between Berserker
Something
and
new.
classic. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's fine because Griff got a huge attack, but also being really squishy, So you have to take care. With Eagle Clan, it's really not hard to play, hard to handle, but you need to take care every second of what you're doing, and it's interesting.
Yeah.
And in multiplayer, it will be very spicy, I can tell you.
I can't wait to see some VOD about Eagle in multiplayer and how it will be played in multiplayer games. And actually, I have a question for you, Caddy.
Yeah.
For you, with which clan the Eagle can
Synergize.
Yes.
Oh. I think with a lot of clans, I will explain myself. You can play it with big eco clans because you can buff 15%, like bear boosting, but you can buff a lot. Like imagine you play with squirrel, you put as a squirrel you put all your villagers in the food tile, for example, and you boost with a bear and with eagle, and you have a lot of production. With rat is kinda the same, for example. With rat you boost 6 sailors or 6 farmers and it will be huge. But you can also play it with very aggressive clans. I think it's going very well with Lynx and Wolf, even if you don't have the kill on the units, you still get the boneyard, yes?
No. Actually, yes, there is a boneyard if you have the last kill, I think. But the reward from the bag scaled from the kill you made on the.
Oh, okay, I see. So it's like not really it's a synergy, but I think it's still fine with aggressive clan. You can play Eagle with a lot of clans, to be fair, just by boosting and helping to clear and scouting the map and pressuring. Like with Snake, it will be very good, for example. Snake Eagle, I think it's a very fine combo.
Can't wait to see it.
Cool.
Do we have any other questions?
There's a little one there. Any way to see the current number of max hawks we can have?
No, not yet. That's something we are thinking of. So the quick answer is no, not yet. But maybe in the future, we don't know yet. But if it's if you guys need it, we try to put it somewhere.
Okay. Do we have anything to say? Because I think we'll call it a day.
I think we are okay.
Well, my dear Vikings, thanks for watching. Here comes the giveaway. Thanks to Shiro Games, I can send you 5 Eagle Steam codes. It's simple, you can participate 2 times. You have YouTube, you subscribe and comment I am Griff, and you have on Twitter, you just retweet and follow my channel. All the informations are on the description, and good luck. See ya.